You know Venkat?
Yeah?
He's getting an award.
Really? For what?
It is the Distinguished International Service in the Cause of Diabetes Award for 2025 from the American Diabetes Association.
That's so amazing! I'm so excited I might do a dance. Congratulations, Venkat!
Venkat, it gives me great pleasure to congratulate you on the 2025 Distinguished International Service in the Cause of Diabetes Award from the ADA. As your collaborator and friend for several decades now, it gives me great pleasure to find that my friend is being honored for the second time by the ADA. I wish you many more laurels in the years to come.
I think that when I reflect on what makes you a really strong mentor, it's not the things that necessarily would come to mind for other people, like your scientific expertise or your ability to connect us with opportunities that will really help us thrive. For me, the thing that makes you a really special mentor and human being is the fact that you bring this sense of fun and excitement to all the work that we do. It makes everything so much more enjoyable. Plus, it makes it much easier to get through the more challenging times.
Hi, Venkat. I know we're here today to celebrate your achievements in international service to diabetes, but I'm still waiting for your award in debate. I can't think of anyone else who brings your passion to debating topics as wide-ranging as the use of p-values in manuscripts, the value of the normal distribution, or the role of public health in society today. I think it's that passionate sense of debate and your relentless curiosity that make you a gem of a collaborator and a mentor. I know I'm not alone in that sentiment, and we are not at all surprised that you've won this award. Thank you for all that you do for the center, all that you do for diabetes, and congratulations again.
Congratulations, Venkat, on this tremendous honor, a second award from the American Diabetes Association, and fitting of the immense work you've done both here locally in the United States and around the world. You know, about 18 years ago, I remember a common friend of ours used the phrase, Venkat is a visionary general who plays three-dimensional chess. And I think that's an apt description. And when I think of the tremendous work you've done, three sort of ideals or characteristics come to mind. One is a dogged obsession, both with global health and diabetes, but also with science and the reverence for rigor in science. Second, I think of freedom, and in particular this idea that nobody is too big for you to cold email them. No topic is too big for you to have an opinion and analysis on it. And no rule is too big for you to break it if you believe it's wrong. And that sets an example for all of us. And the last item is selflessness. Somebody like you who has been tremendous at growing a vision, you've managed to grow people who are working on that vision with you along the way, and both develop them as humans and develop their careers. So thank you for all you do. Congratulations again. I'm delighted to celebrate this with you. Stay well, my friend.
Could you sort of push us to ask why not, rather than pondering over the many whys? You symbolize courage, you symbolize enthusiasm, and we're so excited to be on this journey with you.
The stated reason for you receiving this award is that you are an international expert at the vanguard of diabetes research, training, policy, and advocacy. This is certainly true, but what this does not capture is all of the effort and interpersonal, intercultural skills that went into establishing and maintaining the connections that laid the foundation for these outcomes. Having observed you in action for the past 17 years, I can testify that you have a genuine interest in advancing not only scientific discovery, regardless of where it takes place in the world, but also an understanding that this discovery requires involving and inspiring the multitude of senior and junior investigators, coordinators, staff, students, and countless others who are involved in the research process, and in doing so in a manner that is respectful, participatory, and goal-oriented. This is evidenced by the long-term institutional and personal relationships that have and will continue to generate important scientific outcomes. This is without a doubt a well-deserved honor. Cheers.
They gave you another ADA award. Did they get the right person, I wonder? But of course they did. Amazingly proud. Congrats, congrats. So happy. Waiting for the treat.
If I had to devise an award for Venkat, it would be not only for his brilliance and competence, but for his big heart, irrepressible curiosity, broad scholarship, convivial nature, sense of humor, and most rare in someone with all these gifts, his genuine humility. And so I'd like to raise a toast to his honor, express my delight and good fortune in being among his circle of friends. Bravo, Venkat.
Hello, Venkat. I was more than overwhelmed to hear that you have been awarded the Distinguished International Service Award from the ADA this year. We have now known each other for over 50 years. What an achievement for a younger brother and a friend. I'm sure your family, particularly your mom, Rekha, will be really proud of all your achievements so far. Well deserved, my friend. Congratulations.
So, Venkat, congratulations on your well-deserved success. You are truly an inspiration. I did see that spark in you during our college days. I always knew that you will turn out to be someone very special. Wishing you even more success in the future.
Hello, I'm Raghu from UK. I have known Venkat since our medical school at St. John's Medical College in Bangalore in 1974. This is almost a half a century. I'm very happy to say we're still great friends. Venkat truly lived up to Steve Jobs' quote of stay hungry and stay foolish. In our group of St. Johnites, what we call ourselves, he is regarded as a resident poet, philosopher, scientist, all rolled into one. His interest in science and critical thinking is what drives him to his achievements. He always cherishes a good argument or a beer and good food. I can't endorse his cooking skills, however. I'm truly proud of him and cherish his company and friendship. All the best, Venki, and you truly deserve this honor.
Across your ability to synthesize what's the knowledge that is obvious, and also maybe even extrapolate to knowledge that is not so obvious, like in systems thinking, and to be able to, what not everyone can do, which is to apply wise judgment to the information at hand to make the next set of choices of action. And so with all of that, the personal skills of being able to find humor in everything that we do, and at the same time to nurture your teammates. Look at how far all of us have come and how much we've done thanks to your nurturing and lifting everybody up. So congratulations on this achievement and this recognition, and sign me up to celebrate with you at the ADA.
Hi Venkat, it's Anjali. I just wanted to say congratulations on this achievement, very well deserved and very hard earned. And also thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your years of mentorship and support and friendship. It really has been one of the greatest honors of my life to get to learn from you and work with you.
Amazing and inspiring mentor, and you've shown us how to handle the glucose highs of academic life with humor, brilliance, and just the right amount of perseverance. I'm lucky to be learning from someone whose work is truly changing the world. So once again, congratulations on this incredibly well-deserved award.
How incredibly dedicated you are to your mentees. You don't just mentor, you champion people, you give your time, and more importantly, you give your belief. And I've learned so much from you, and I know there's lots more to learn from you. And you are truly a gem, a rare, brilliant gem, and with the right amount of eccentricity, if I can say so. Congratulations on this truly richly deserved award. Thank you for being Venkat. Thank you.